Buti, binigay mo na sa akin. Ito. Ito lang kailangan ko, oh.
Kasi na sa'yo.
Oh, ang gandang fit sa akin.
Hindi na kasi sa akin.
Put yourself in the driver's seat with pre-owned autos on demand. The new way to shop for used cars and trucks. Now on Searchlight.
One by one, people are hearing about the big news from Comcast. Introducing
Ano pa yan? Anong patak niya? That is, ano yan? Europe, Mark Spencer?
Mark Spencer.
Europe.
Wala dito, no? Bawal.
Yeah.
Kasi mga Ralph Lauren mamamatalo.
Europe.
Call 1-888-4BEST-TV today.
Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice has spoken with President-elect Barack Obama, has been briefing him on the situation in Mumbai. To our knowledge, this is where things stand right now. The death toll more than 150. About 370 people injured in that. A State Department spokesperson is confirming that 2 Americans, a father and his 13-year-old daughter, were killed in a cafe, and a rabbi and his wife, the rabbi who had moved to New York City, lived in Brooklyn at the age of 9, that they have been killed as well. They ran the Nauerman House for Chabad Lubavitch, and apparently they were directors of this center. And their 2-year-old son was rescued by a cook who heard the baby screaming, ran in and grabbed this 2-year-old boy, carried him out. He survived, and apparently he's in good shape, but if you can just imagine the horror of how close he came to being injured, his little pants were covered in blood. The woman who rescued him said she saw the rabbi and his wife lying on the ground. She assumed they were unconscious. But it was 24 hours later when they finally were able to go in and confirm the death. I'm just being told now that the rabbi and his wife had dual citizenship. They were both born in Israel, but they may have had dual citizenship here in the United States. So that is a horribly tragic situation. But of course, they are just a couple of the people caught up in these attackers' scheme to go out and create mayhem and true terror. It's the first major terror attack globally, of course, since Barack Obama was elected. And in the process of getting updated on the situation, of talking to the Secretary of State, there is a concern about how much this complicates how he handles foreign policy. Morris Reed is a Democratic strategist. KT McFarland joins me, a Republican strategist, and I'm glad to have you both here today. KT, let me begin with you. President Bush is leading up the charge. He's the one who's called the Indian Prime Minister. He's getting these in-person briefings from Secretary Rice. But how much information